YouTube, it's your girl Cam back with another video. So in today's video, I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be doing a makeup must-haves for beginners. But before we get into the video, you guys know what I ask. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning supporter, thank you for coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, help me grow. But yeah, let's just get right into this video. I'm gonna be looking at my phone, which I should plug in, by the way, which is what I just grabbed, just so I can go over the notes. Now, I don't know when I'm gonna put this video out. What is going on with my hair? Right, so I don't know when I'm going to put this video out. I recently, if you guys saw my Get Ready With Me makeup edition, sorry, been down and messed up the hair. But I recently did a Get Ready With Me wedding guest edition. Yeah, so that's today, that happened today, and I was thinking back and reflecting on the day because I'm over analytical. I told you guys this before, and I met someone. Her name is Jasmine. Hey Jasmine, hey girl, hey. And in doing her makeup, she was asking me questions, and one of the things she said, which kind of like just clicked in my head, she was like, well, I kind of like just go and I get makeup and I just don't know what to get. And I'm like, why haven't I ever thought about doing a makeup must-haves for beginners? Because a lot of times I can't remember if I was necessarily in the position to where like I didn't know what to get, because I just have always loved makeups. But there are so many people out there who don't know what you really should be getting makeup wise. So I figured I would make a list. There's about 10 items on this list, and I think these items could be used in multiple different ways, but they can really make or break your makeup look. Like, you can do neutral, you can do full glam. Like, I feel as though they cover all the bases. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best when I'm editing this video just to put an image of the items that I'm recommended up here on the screen, just so you guys have an idea. But first thing on the list is Fenty powder foundation. I actually have it, so I'm just gonna whip it out. And you guys, I did a video on my channel, I'm gonna link that video down below, but I like this. I like this for a couple things. One, it's a great powder by itself. So if you just, let's say you're going out, you're in a rush, you just want to put something on, nothing else, this works, and it works really well. Now, recently I have been doing like powder or setting powder underneath my foundation, and I've been using this is what I have on underneath my foundation right now. So if you want to do like a full glam, put it on before your foundation, this works really well. Or if you just want to wear it by itself, it works really well. So I like that because I feel as though it has like multiple uses. You guys know I like a multiple use product or item or whatever. Or you can also do, if you're looking for something that's more affordable, you guys have heard me mention I use ColourPop foundation. The ColourPop foundation is actually 12 bucks. It's really affordable and it works. Out of all the foundations I've ever tried, ColourPop actually matches me the best. I just don't think it's best for long wear. So that's the reason why, like, if I'm going out, I wouldn't do ColourPop. I'd quicker do the Fenty foundation powder over the ColourPop foundation. But at least you guys have two different options. The next thing I'm going to recommend, and it's not really in any particular order in which I actually would wear them, but just I was going through, like I said, the list in my mind and trying to figure out like key items that I feel could really make or break a look. I actually do have this, so it's really old. I have one of the originals, so I'm just going to turn here and show it to you. It's the NARS Orgasm Blush, and I will tell you why I like it. I feel as though it works well on any skin tone. It has like a blush, but with like a little hint of gold. You can wear it as a blush, you can wear it as an eyeshadow. You guys know I don't really feel as though one item should be worn in one place. Like, I've worn lipstick on my eye, eyeshadow on my lip. I'll put lipstick on, like, it's a multi-use. And it's a really great color that I feel would look good on any skin tone. So there is that. The other thing, I guess I'm not really gonna pick up, like, put pictures because I do actually have a lot of these items. The other thing that I would recommend, you guys heard me mention, is my voluminous lashes. So there's that, and then I also have the false fiber. So if you're not comfortable putting on lashes, what I do is I'll put on 2 coats of this and then maybe 2 coats of that. But I let it dry. I let this dry before I put this on, just because you want it to extend, you don't want it to be clumpy. but it's affordable. I think for both of those might be about $16 or $17, the price of a high-end mascara, and I think they work a little bit better. Just don't get the waterproof one, because the waterproof one just, it doesn't come off like when you wash it off or put on like makeup remover. And like for me, I didn't realize I picked up the waterproof one by mistake. Like the little pieces were getting in my eye when I was trying to take it off. So I mean, if you're into that, not judging, but for me it didn't work. So the next item, and you guys should not be surprised by this if you watch my videos. Now I'm gonna bring out the whole kit. Don't mind the fallen lash because you guys know I reuse them, but balm extensions. So I picked up like this kit because I like variety, but you can just buy individual lashes. Like I've bought these individual lashes for about $4 or $5. So if you're comfortable putting on lashes, I would say do balm extensions, because you guys know they're my go-to. I don't think I'm ever really going to pay more than about $5 or $6 for lashes, given how natural they look and how affordable they are. Now, the next item on the list is going to be contour. Now, you can do wet, you can do dry. Obviously, if you do wet, that's, I don't want to say it's going to cost you necessarily more. Now, one of the questions that Jasmine had for me, she was like, you know, well, you know, should I do wet? Like, is there a contour you can, like, I use foundation for my contour. Like, it's the shade that works for me. So if you want to do that, you can. But for my dry contour, now you know it's old, I use Blunt by MAC. Now, another question that she asked me, she was like, you know, should you ever throw your makeup out? Because I've had this for a long time, and you guys know, I keep saying that. So if you're new, you may not know. But, I don't really believe in like throwing makeup out. Like I try not to cross-contaminate like my products for the most part. But like I don't believe in throwing, like if I paid my money for it, I'm going to use it until it's done. Like I'm not throwing out my makeup after, like, I think it's like 6 months is what they recommend. Now you can do whatever works for you. This is just what works for me. I'm not spending money on makeup to just throw it away if I haven't used it. Just not doing it. So the next item, I guess I'm just not really going to be putting any of these items on the screen just because, I mean, I have them here, is setting powder. Now, you can use whatever works for you. I've used the Ben Nye banana powder, and I feel like I outgrew it. So what I use now is the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I have it in translucent. I know they have other colors. The reason that I go with translucent is because if you guys have ever seen me do my makeup, I typically will go over it with what we call in Trinidad a brown powder, which is my MAC mineralized powder in the shade Dark Deep, and I brush off the excess so it's not giving a white under the eye effect. It's still lifting under my eye and brightening it, but it's not, it's still adjusting to my shade because I'm mixing it with my powder after the fact, if that makes any sense. So the next item, you can just do lipstick and a lip liner, whatever works best for you. You guys know my lip liner, I only spend $1. That's all we're going to spend on a lip liner from the beauty supply store. And then you can just get like a nude lipstick. I'm trying to figure out who has like cost-effective lipsticks, or even you can do just a lip gloss. Like Fenty has the Gloss Bomb Cream, which is what I'm wearing over my lipstick. Just depends on how heavy you want, or you can put the NARS Orgasm Blush on your lip and put clear lip gloss over it. I told you, multi-purpose. That's what we're here for. Next item is brow powder or pencil or pomade. Whatever works best for you. I think that brows, you've always heard me mention, make or break your makeup. If your eyebrows are off or they're looking jacked up, I think your whole face is going to look jacked up. Because I feel as though the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, they're like a focal point on your face. So, obviously some sort of brow powder, pomade, pencil, whatever you use, I would recommend that you pick that up. Me personally, you guys know I use the Anastasia brow powder, and then more recently I picked up the Refi Brow. Now the Refi Brow, they had the $55 package, which didn't work for me because I already had the powder and I liked the way the powder looked best, so I just went with just the pomade. Now if you prefer a more natural brow, you can just use this by itself to comb up your hairs and then just neaten it out. So you don't necessarily need powder if you don't want that more dramatic eyebrow, so to speak. Yeah. So that is that. And then the other item, I guess I'm not going to be putting no pictures up because I have all these items here, I would recommend is a beauty blender. And the reason I recommend a beauty blender is because I feel as though it will eliminate the need for a brush for your foundation, a brush for your concealer. So I picked these up, the Paw Paw Wonder Blender. They were 10 bucks for 6. Now, they are not as soft as the original beauty blender, but the difference is so minimal that for the amount of money you're going to be saving, it's worth it. And it's probably going to be a little bit more durable, because you guys heard me mention before, like my beauty blender, one of the ones that I paid $20 for, yep, 20 bucks, cracked after a month. I was highly upset, and apparently that's normal, which I guess makes sense because it's a sponge. But for me to pay $10 and get 6, and the quality to be not that far off from the original beauty blender, was worth it for me. So definitely something I would recommend. And then, like, lastly, what I would recommend is an eyeshadow palette. Now, I have a couple different eyeshadow palettes in here, a lot of which I haven't used. I think the one that I would probably recommend, or a company I should say, is Makeup Shack. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like this palette might have only been like $20. If I can find the video that I did on this, I'll link it down below. They have a plethora of palettes. I like this one because this is the Rainforest, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Rainforest in the front. I like this one because I feel as though it has a variety of colors. It has everything that you need. So you have your glitters, you have your neutrals, you have your bright colors. I feel as though you can do so many different looks with this. So I mean, you can get whatever works. It doesn't have to be expensive. Like I said, I think I might have paid like $20 for this. So those are the items that I would recommend picking up for a beginner. I just feel as though they're essential for a kit, and if you have those, you really can't go wrong. You really won't need to spend any more money. Now, if you wanted to invest in brushes, you can. Maybe I'll look for brushes that I would recommend, and if I find them before I edit this video, I'll link it down below, or I'll probably mention it in one of my filming day vlogs. But that's the only thing I would recommend that you really need to be able to do any sort of a look, like a full glam, a basic glam, neutral beat. Like, I feel as though it covers all the bases. But that wraps this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.